This next bout of the evening takes place over 3 rounds in the amateur featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing DecGar Gym and making his mixed martial arts debut. Please welcome Declan Friel! And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing Barbarian and making his mixed martial arts debut. Give it up for
getting used to being throwing kicks with bare shins.
Declan Friel does come from a boxing background. Speaking to him earlier in the week, he has a lot of faith in his right hand. And just as I say that, there's a big shot over the top.
It looks like a heavy hitter too.
Well, originally walked around at 85 kilos, and he says in the course of the fight he's bringing that power down with him to featherweight, 66 kilos.
He's trying to get a bite on this neck. It's nice of Corey Green to wear the green shorts and make our job a bit easier.
That's a big shot right to the middle. Green needs to get a little bit more posture. Beautiful job of trying to get underneath that knee, predicated off.
That's why I don't like getting knees up against the cage like that. Sometimes they leave you open.
Oh, there's those huge shots from Friel.
These boys are slinging.
Has the hands connected, trying to get in on the big takedown.
And he's got it. That's a big slam.
Right in front of his corner too. Lovely awareness from the DecGar MMA man.
Just needs to take in time. I feel he's going to be very eager here to get some strikes off, where he wants to solidify that position because it's a strong position. He wasn't, sorry.
Solid work from Green to get the guard back there, Paul.
Yeah, he's recovered. He's got that butterfly, and he's squared up with his opponent a little bit better. The half guard that he was almost momentarily in isn't really a great position to be in MMA because your opponent on top can anchor you down. I think it's even better than being in side control when you're in top half. So recovering and getting this closed guard or even that butterfly guard, you're much safer on bottom. You've more options to work.
What do you think about Corey using that body triangle from?
I think it's more of a stall technique. I don't think that there's a lot you can do offensively from that position, but with regards to keeping your opponent down close towards you, we've seen it a couple of times, and I think it looks more offensive than it actually is.
Yeah. Interesting, the head and arm position he was going for here too.
Yeah, seen that, almost tried to shuck the elbow across. We have seen arm triangles hit from the bottom, but it takes an incredible type of squeeze.
I think it's the inexperienced fighter just clamping down on the opponent to try not let him posture up and drop shots more, you know?
Yeah.
But look, he's straight onto he's looking at this guillotine again. He looks like he's hungry for guillotines for real. Obviously something he trusts and has in his arsenal. He's dropped into mount.
That's nice there. That's nice. Intelligent fighting there just to let it go and just say this is a good position.
Yeah, he just popped the hips forward and dropped down easily.
And he did a beautiful job of actually bringing Green off the cage a little bit so that he could actually fully establish the mount position.
Yeah, and then post it down with one hand and drop bombs with the other.
Yeah, it'd be good to see him like even rip him off the cage even more and bring him kind of closer to the center.
Yeah, into that open forum so that Green can't use the cage as a means by which to get up.
As we're about to see.
Good base there from Friel on top.
Oh, this is a 50-50 here.
Oh, I thought he was going to
really
take
good work.
Nice.
Such great value in being able to get your feet to the fence just for that. It can help you with those big. They don't have to be as big and athletic, those bursts.
Good way to finish the round for Green, but if we're looking at who was the more proactive fighter in this fight.
Friel did put on a huge pace in that first round. It'd be interesting to see if he's able to do that over 9 minutes.
Yeah.
That can come with a cost, especially when you're starting out and you're not used to managing your nervous energy.
Oh, you jumped the side kick.
Oh, but eats a big shot again over the top. Trying to get a clamp on that neck again is Friel.
Yeah, when you're in with someone who's constantly looking at that guillotine, you want to do this. You want to get your head under their chin.
Yeah.
Keep that back nice and straight. Again, trying to catch the knee. There's space there to circle off for Friel. There's open space there if he can use that almost Thai plum clinch to circle out.
This is interesting because Friel had the better clinch position, but Corey was doing the shots.
Trying the trip takedown, switches from one side to the other.
Two on one on the hands is very nice.
Yeah, he stopped him getting his hands connected to really get any good takedown attempts going.
He's going to have to swing that arm just across a little bit there to create space for himself to get out. And on a single big takedown.
I thought the neck was in danger. Maybe still. Oh, happy enough to just go to guard.
Friel just needs to take a second here, establish the position.
Yeah, the round probably hasn't started just how he wanted it, so you know he's in a great position now to win the round.
Yeah, the close guard here. No, switches to the foot on the hip. Usually, Paul, as you would know from your extensive jiu-jitsu background, that foot on the hip is usually indicative of trying to create an angle for yourself.
That's it, yeah. You can either use it to get up or you can use it to turn your hips and try and attack an arm lock. We spoke about getting the body triangle earlier. This is pretty much way more advantageous when you're getting that space and that open guard. You can pivot off your opponent and go on the attack yourself rather than just holding on.
Friel doing a good job of following the hips and maintaining that square stance. Needs to get square again. Can't allow Green to create that angle for himself.
Jiu-jitsu doesn't work the same. Jiu-jitsu in MMA doesn't work the same as regular jiu-jitsu, though. If you're lying here on the mat playing with one of your friends, it's fun to try and create something. But when someone's trying to hit you while you're doing it, and you're sweaty and you're not wearing a kimono, it's different.
He's underhooked the leg. Even just, oh, beautiful up kick.
Very nice.
There's two of them.
Oh, out the back door for Thor. I feel like he could pop up a bit more.
He had a moment there to come up and get the back, but he still managed to find his way to a top position. Really good work by Green. Good adjustment, good scramble. Drops the knee to the floor for a 3/4 mount.
There's a chance to go to work here.
And right now, he doesn't need to force anything to try. Good job to isolate the arm. I thought he was going to gift wrap it at a stage.
And there's that little athletic burst using the fence.
Again, a much better round for Green here, gentlemen. And the similar position that we saw to finalize the first round here, except it's Green on top.
Yeah, just dropping the hips in and mounting against the fence. It's been a great back and forth in this one.
It really has, hasn't it?
Big shots to finish from Friel on top. And gentlemen, I don't think it would be what I took from that second round.
Get
Even
the hand raised and
both fighters trying to get big wins for the club here. Head kick to open up from Friel. There's that big shot, the wind up on the shot. And you feel like Friel needs to be in that boxing range to do the most damage.
It's a nice turn there. I'd like to see him break off and strike. Kind of how he is, but a bit more distance.
Has the hands connected. Takedown incoming.
Fair enough.
May have spiked his head a little bit there on the takedown.
yeah, there was a bump all right when he hit down to the mat. But
Trying to pass it in that half guard position. I'd like to see him solidify that.
Yeah, them shots from bottom are pretty ineffective, but you know we all fall into the trap of throwing them.
Corey has opened up the guard now, trying to hit the switch, does so beautifully. Talk me through that reversal there, Paul.
just all about timing. There's a split-second window where that burst, when you do it, you're going to get in underneath your opponent's weight while they're light. But it's a very short window, but he found it.
He needs to get his toes out of the cage. You can post off the cage with a flat foot, but you can't interlock your toes inside the mesh.
And do you know what else was an issue there? He was in the half guard, an opportunity there to land shots. I spoke about it earlier. It's a great position. I wouldn't be in a rush to progress the mount. Land some shots there first, see how you go.
Big shots being landed here.
Finds himself reversed, and now he's the one mounted.
Oh, right down the middle.
Shot.
There was a nice thud from that one, wasn't there?
Yeah.
And he's not just throwing for the sake of throwing it. He's very intelligent with the shot selection here.
Yeah, and pinching the knees so that he's not sitting heavy.
He's isolated the arm of Friel.
Yeah, this is a solid position. He's quite high mount too, isn't he?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can make
let's have a look.
you can make the mistake of sitting heavy on your opponent's hips. Then when they burst, you go with them. But if you keep your hips light
You've
and
almost
use your
bound
knees to
you've almost
post,
bound yourself to them in a situation like that.
yeah.
But it's the shot selection. He's not just throwing wild for the sake of it. Every strike that he's throwing is landing.
Yeah,
Very smart. The arm's there for the arm bar.
Yeah, I think he's no interest in that arm right now.
A lot of the time you'll see fighters intentionally giving that arm with the express intent of hitting the hitchhiker escape.
Yeah. He's thinking about it now. He's trying to lean the chest across the back of that tricep. He's actually posted. He's taken his right arm across and posted on it for a moment there, and it allowed him to land a couple. Really impressed with the top work here by Green.
Oh, he thought about switching to the armbar there, but didn't have the space for it.
Yeah, Friel is just making monumental error by leaving those arms up there. Even if you're not getting arm barred, it just makes an easier path for your opponent to punch it in the face.
10 seconds to go. Green is the man on top. Big finish.
It's been a great fight.
Fantastic
fight.
way to open the full unified amateur rules skill set of the card.
Very nice fight, lads.
Ladies and gentlemen,